Good afternoon, everybody, and welcome back to A Foodie's Guide to Fasting. Today, I thought I'd come over here and make a quick video. I am on my way into work, but I wanted to take the opportunity to speak a little bit more about the journey I am currently on, which again, I'm back on OMAD. This time, I don't necessarily have a large amount of weight to lose. I'm looking to lose about 18 pounds. Currently, as of this video, as of this morning, I weigh 169 pounds. I did want to come on here and talk to you guys about my caloric intake. In previous videos, I did mention when I am in weight loss mode, that by default means OMAD for me. I will only consume one meal a day. That meal will come in at about 1,150 calories. Depending on what I'm consuming, I give myself anywhere between an hour to 4 hours to consume said meal. Later on, a little bit later on in this video, I will insert some footage, so it's just not me yapping all the time. I will insert some footage of some actual meals that I'll eat, just to give you an idea of what 1,150 calories looks like for me and how I like to expend those calories. Okay, so I wanted to come on here and show you guys what 1,150, because that's currently my calorie intake. I wanted to show you guys what that looks like for me. So here you have a bean, well, what's going to become a bean and cheddar cheese burrito. And then back here I've got a good size handful of chips, and then also a chocolate chip cookie for dessert. This comes in roughly about 1,150. So this is what I'll consume for the day until around this time tomorrow. So this is a pretty good amount of food. And just depending on what you prepare, that's salsa back there, but just depending on what you prepare for yourself, you know, you can really stretch this out. But I wanted to show you guys an example of what I'll be consuming for my meal while doing OMAD today, just in case I have any questions. Again, the cookies 190, the chips, I have a little less than the recommended amount of chips. They come in at about 110 calories. These tortillas are 190 calories each. This is a slice of cheese divided, they're 80 calories. And then also a half a cup of beans is 110 calories, I believe. I'm gonna peek if I can. Yes, right there. So, you know, just to give you again an idea of what the caloric value in some of these meals may be. I mentioned a second ago that currently I weigh 169 pounds. I am 5'4.5". So that will just give you some idea if you're a female, you know, somewhere around my height and stature. It is important to reiterate, if you are just getting started on this journey, the average man will eat somewhere between 2,000 and 3,000 calories a day, whereas, you know, the average woman will consume somewhere between 1,600 and 2,400 calories a day. So it's important for you to know what your BMI is and what your ideal weight should be for your height and for, you know, your stature. Of course, everybody has their comfort level. I'm sure my BMI would indicate that I need to weigh a lot less than 169 pounds, but I also know what weight is comfortable for me, where I feel like I look good at. So I would encourage you guys to do the same thing. However, knowing where you're getting started is always a good place to, you know, begin. Know what you weigh. Know how many calories you should eat. In my previous video, I did talk about how to step back your calories. Again, I always like to give the disclaimer that I am not a medical professional by any means. This is just something that I did that led me to taking off 80 pounds a little over the course of a year. So when I am doing OMAD, I don't necessarily restrict myself a lot on what I want to eat. If I want pizza, I'm going to eat pizza. If I want chicken, I'm going to eat chicken. If I want a burger, I'm going to eat a burger. But I also, of course, pay attention to what that's going to do to my calorie expenditure for the day. There are definitely ways to fast and be a little bit cleaner in your fasting. I won't go a consecutive amount of days without consuming some kind of vegetable. I did mention in previous videos that I do like to eat salad. I like to eat salad now. That's not something that I have necessarily always enjoyed, but you know, over the years my tastes have changed, and salad is something that I find to be quite filling and quite enjoyable. And it's got the real, you know, it's got a good amount of caloric value to it for the volume of food that you get. I know there's some really good salads out there. One of my favorite salads is a vegan-based salad that you can pick up, you know, at the local grocery store, just depending on what side of the country you're on. On the west, it might be Fry's, you know, Dillon's, Kroger, if you will, but it's a plant-based salad, a vegan-based salad. I eat the whole bag. I think the whole bag is about 410 calories. You know, sometimes I eat that with a grilled cheese sandwich. I eat that with a grilled cheese sandwich in a bowl of soup, and then I have that big, large salad. You know, days like that, I'm more conscious of my calorie expenditure. I'm more conscious of what I'm putting in my body. I've said, and I will say again, that the good thing about this lifestyle is it's something that affords you the opportunity to really, you know, eat what you want, but everything in moderation, right? So if you're going through the week and you notice you haven't consumed fiber somewhere in your meal, or you notice that you haven't consumed any greens or any fruits and vegetables, again, you know, consuming fruits is good, but you also have to be careful. Fruits can carry a lot of calories to them. So, you know, be conscious, do your research about the kinds of fruits that you're eating. See what fruits, you know, are going to have the highest value for you to add them to your menu that day. Apples are high in fiber. Grapes are also something that help with digestion. Make sure that you're eating fruits that you enjoy, but are also going to benefit things like your digestive health. Another thing that I wanted to talk about that I do when I'm on OMAD and I'm taking in my 1,500 calories a day in, you know, caloric value is I don't drink my calories. That's one thing that I think can get people caught up a lot. And I will talk about that often in a video. Everybody's going to have their contingencies or, you know, their points of weakness, so to speak, but in my opinion, and this is my channel and it's my opinion, drinking your calories is a waste of time. The sooner you can do things like get accustomed to just drinking water, you know, if you like waters that don't, or that have flavors in them that don't have calories in them, things like bubbly or seltzer waters, things that are, you know, little to preferably no calories at all, then I wouldn't discourage you from drinking those. But the best way to go, you know, and you'll hear it said over and over in this community, is to keep that part of your fasting particularly clean. Drink water. If you're going to partake in coffee, drink black coffee if you can. I don't so much mind the taste of black coffee because I've been drinking it for a while, but I know when I first began, I just don't feel the need to lie, but when I first began, I would drink coffee in the mornings because, as I mentioned, I'm a lunchtime faster. I fast anywhere between 11 p.m. and 2 p.m. every day. So in the morning, you know, sometimes I would need that little bit of get up and go. to, you know, get me started. And I would drink coffee and I might put too little of the, I don't know what they're called, carnations, the little creamers that you get in the convenience store. I'd put 2 of those in there, no sugar, no nothing, just to kind of knock the edge off. But as soon as I got brave enough, if you will, I just drank my coffee black. I still drink my coffee black. Occasionally, again, when I'm not in OMAD, I will put creamer, you know, and some sweet and low, or not sweet and low, but some Splenda. I don't know why I said sweet and low, but some Splenda or something of the sorts in my coffee. But that's when I'm in a maintenance phase and I'm not so concerned about, you know, I'm not so concerned about taking in that extra caloric value. But other than that, that's something that I just wanted to advise you guys of. Don't waste your time drinking sodas. A can of soda can have upwards of 240 to 230 calories. You could have had a cookie for that. You know, if you're not a cookie person, you could have had a bag of chips. If you're not a chip person, you could have had some trail mix, or, you know, a good amount of peanuts or cashews or something. And so be cognizant, be aware for yourself, be aware for your health. The cleaner you can make your fast, the better you'll feel as you're fasting. All right, so that's it for the talking portion. I'm going to insert some meals now, perhaps me even cooking in the kitchen. Come back and see me again. Like, comment, and subscribe and share. Don't forget to like. Don't forget to subscribe. See you guys later.